one of the topics that's mentioned a lot with striking, but it's really not covered in detail, is breathing. When we should breathe, how we should breathe, how do we coordinate it with our strikes and whatnot. And a lot of times people get it completely wrong. When people start, if you don't tell them to breathe, they hold their breath. They'll punch and they don't breathe at all. Okay, they just hold it all in. And then if you mention, make sure you breathe, what they'll do is they'll go, and they'll breathe kind of as a normal breath. Well, one of the ideas with breathing is to exhale all the carbon dioxide buildup in your lungs. You don't want to go into oxygen deprivation by not exhaling. And if you have a shallow breath, if I just go, it's kind of like a half breath, and I'm not going to get all of the air that's in my lungs out to bring new air in. So one of the ways that we train this is we make sure that whenever we're punching, however hard I'm punching, it should correspond with how loud I am breathing, okay, or how loud my exhale is. So when you exhale, it shouldn't be just a, and you see a lot of people that keep their mouth open whenever they're exhaling. A lot of people will also go ha, 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 and kind of breathe like that. And the problem with that is if I keep my mouth open and I get hit, that's not good for me. So I need to keep my mouth shut whenever I'm doing it. And it should be a forceful exhale. I should go shh whenever I do it. So as you're punching, when you're going slow, you can have each breath correspond with each punch. Shh, 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 shh. When you start going faster, it'll end up being a breath for every maybe 1 or 2 or 3 strikes. But one thing I want you to remember, you're going slow, your breaths can be softer. You're going harder, then the breath should be louder. So if I'm hitting the bag and I'm punching, shh, shh, I should be able to hear my breath shh, with how hard I'm hitting the bag. If I'm hitting the bag hard and exhaling light, I'm going to go into oxygen deprivation. Okay, I'm not getting enough oxygen in. So my exhale should be as loud as I'm hitting. Very, very important topic. As I mentioned, it's not really covered in detail a lot, so there you go.